If you're feeling overwhelmed with kids, work, responsibilities, and your fitness and goals have taken a back seat, you don't need more time, you just need a better system. This morning we've got 70 burpees and then some skipping in 7 minutes. Then we're going to do some hang and handstand work. The 5 a.m. squat club is a full follow-along morning routine that if you carve out some time, you can be efficient with your fitness and your goals. Every single morning, become the best version of the father that you want to be. First thing, before we move our bodies on the 5 a.m. squat club, we're going to move our minds, choose our first thoughts. Let's go. All right, so we're in it. First thing is to get into a squat. Feet go underneath the hips, heels go down on the floor. If you feel like you're going to fall over, grab yourself a counterbalance out in front. Go ahead and follow along the animation to follow with your breathing. 4-second inhale, 4-second hold, 4-second exhale, 4-second hold, while I go through what we call our mental reps. The first one is I am responsible, and I want to take accountability for my actions, be they positive or negative. I don't want to blame somebody else or expect someone else to come do it, because I know that that's not going to happen. It's on me. No point in making excuses. Next is I will make time between stimulus and response. And that's when the dog is barking and the kids are screaming and things are not going well. Can I take a moment before reacting and snapping, take a breath, assess, and then give a better response? Next one is I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. This whole program is about progress. No one day needs to be a big explosion of making a progress. It just needs to be, can I take 1% improvement every day? Focus on, is there something that I can get better at? And just move forward every day. And then the last one is I choose gratitude. Focusing on the positive. The more we see, our perception is our life, right? The way we see things is the way things are for us subjectively. Therefore, if I can see more positive, focus on more things that are positive, I will see more. That's not mean to neglect the things that need work, because that's how we improve. But at the same time, if you only see the negative and only see the things that are wrong, then that's all you'll see. And life can be pretty challenging. So look at the positive, see the positive, and see more of it. All right, so step 1 is complete here. Now it's time to move our bodies. Let's go for it. So first step in movement in the morning is to get off the floor. You've done a fantastic job of getting up out of bed at this beautiful hour, but now we gotta move. So what we're looking at is lay yourself fully down on the floor, get yourself fully back up, celebrate. So at the top there, you can get a hop and a clap to celebrate the fact that you're able to get up off the floor and do so. And then we're just moving here for 2 minutes. It doesn't need to be fast. It can be a walk down or a hop down. You can speed it up as you go over these 2 minutes. But this is our initial warm-up piece, and it's an essential part of human movement. Right? I need to, in order to live independently, be able to get up off the floor if I get down there. And in terms of range of motion, this thing is a great way to get the heart rate up, get the body moving, lubricate those joints, and get more or less all we want out of a warm-up. So 2 minutes here this morning, starting up the body. And then if you're new here, we're gonna do a little bit of a general warm-up. And then we've got 2 pieces this morning, a 7-minute workout, and then some skill for 10 minutes. Everything is scalable to any fitness level, so it doesn't matter where you're at. We can scale it for you, and I'm gonna give options. And then what we do afterwards is take an hour of action towards our goals. So if you're overwhelmed, you used to have a system for your exercise, you used to have a system for your goals, and then life has gotten busy, right? Your kids have activities, your job is busy, whatever it is, and those things have fallen behind, and you're feeling like a little bit underwater because you don't see a line to how do I get back to those things. This is it, carve it out. You stop wasting time at night scrolling mindlessly, get up early, take action. All right. Next piece, you'll see the general warm-up coming up on the screen here. Good morning, Chris, Jody, Megan. So, first one is a jumping jack. If you don't like jumping, feel free to start with a march. Otherwise, we're gonna go about, who knows, I don't count these, maybe 30 seconds, taking the hands and feet apart at the same time and then back in. I wanna think about clapping them overhead and behind me. We are gonna be getting in some burpees today, and we wanna practice that standard of clapping the hands overhead. And while we're here, you can quickly think about, hey, what time did I go to bed? Is this going to be sustainable? Because if I'm going to bed late, getting up early becomes very challenging and unrealistic eventually. So if you're with us in the live stream or on the replay, let us know what time you got to bed. All right, next one, we're gonna go with an inchworm, so nice wide stance. Take the hands to the floor. Walk yourself out to a plank. Think about squeezing the butt, legs, and abs, and then walking it back and standing up in between. Let's get at least 5 there, and let me know, what time did you go to bed? In essence, how many hours of sleep did you get? And you could let us know, how many days have you been getting up early, prioritizing your fitness and your goals? This is day 341 in a row of the 5 a.m. squat club. Something that started out as just a way for me to get my life back on track and is now evolved into something that we can all do together. Make progress as a team in a community. All right, next one, we're coming back to the plank. We're gonna get into a lunge now. So you're gonna take one foot outside the hands in that plank position. Come into our runner's lunge. And then what you're gonna do, you can even just hang out here and think about dropping the chest down towards the floor. The other thing you could do is take the elbow that is on the bent knee side, work it down towards the ground, and then reach to the ceiling. But you could always just hang out here and do like a little push-up, which you'll feel will just open up that front hip. And this is what I'm gonna go with here. Maybe you just hang out down there. Woo. Maybe a couple twists. Just think about loosening up those hips and opening up the spine just a little bit. Just getting some movement through the shoulders. This is 8:45. Hey, that's like a PR bedtime for you. Good job, man. Up very early. I like it. How about the rest of us? What time do we get to bed? I was in bed, when was it? About 9 last night. It is our younger daughter's birthday this morning, so after they went to bed, I was up putting up the balloons and getting the gifts out and whatnot for a surprise. So maybe a little bit later than normal, just about 9 o'clock. But feeling good this morning. I've got a little surprise for us. If you hang out till the end of the live stream, we always go through some clips of our life, of the farm, of this life that we've chosen. And I've got a big surprise today for you. So hang out till the end. Don't miss that. All right, and then we're coming up for our leg swing. Next one, standing nice and tall. You can hold onto the wall to support yourself. Wow, this is feeling tight. And then just let that leg go. If you've been here before, you'll notice that this range of motion changes from day to day, depending on how we're feeling. Think about keeping the abs tight here so that we can have all the movement happening at the hip and not as much through the spine. Get at least 10 cycles per side here. Yeah, we'll be heading into the city today for the little one's birthday. I think we're planning to go swimming and then meeting some of the family for dinner. Exciting day for her. All right, switch sides. Probably more exciting for my older daughter, who's more excited about the swimming. 10 cycles on that other side if you haven't switched. And we've got a good, intense Metcon this morning. Gonna get that heart rate jacked up for real today. All right, and then last warm-up movement, we're gonna get down into our squat. So feet under the hips, and come on down into your passive squat. If you find this extremely uncomfortable, like you're gonna fall over backwards, just grab onto something heavy enough and hold it out in front, hang out here. Otherwise, we're gonna switch it up here a little bit from our bootstrappers. What you're gonna do in this position, take left elbow inside the knees, and then reach that right hand up to the ceiling, and then come back to the center. Push the right hand or right elbow into the knee. What, because we're here, you're gonna come get me? And then reach the left hand, oh, that one doesn't go as far, up to the ceiling. And let's alternate that for maybe 10. Yeah, you're not helpful, are you? But you're cutting butt. Oh. Just reaching and twisting. Oh, every time I do that on the left side, I get 3 or 4 clicks and pops in the back. Nothing on the right. And then pop, click, pop. Oh. 2 more. Maple, you're almost knocking me over here. You're a crazy dog. All right. Woo. All right, let's grab our PVCs. I'm gonna do a little workout prep here after this, and then we're on it. So grab your PVC, nice wide grip. Arms should be long with that thing sitting in the hip crease. Take it overhead, and then just up and down through that tight range of motion. Basically just above and below the shoulders. You'll notice that's where all the tension is across the front of the chest. You can even just come to that spot and hang out. Just try not to lift the chest, right? You see the difference here with the rib cage coming up versus down. So let's stretch that out. About 8 out of 10 for Megan. I thought that was Chris, whoops. Sorry, Megan, that's a great birthday time for you, or wake up time. I thought that was Chris. Jody, day 221. I was here before it was designated as a mecca for busy dads. I guess I'll stay. You better stay, Jody. Happy birthday, little one. Thanks, Megan. Happy birthday to Rot, little one. Is she 3? She's 2. Machete is 2. All right. Shoulders are feeling good. We're gonna warm up the calves just a little bit. Maybe we'll talk about today's workout before our little hook here. Okay, so this is a HillerFit workout for today. If you checked out the HillerFit training channel last night, he put out a video about this. He said this should have been 26.1. And as you can see there, what it is 7-minute AMRAP. You're gonna complete 70 burpees, 70 burpees. And then in the remaining time, which should be at least 1 minute, as many double unders as you can. So a couple things. If you need to scale the number of burpees so you have at least 1 minute of time for the double unders left, do it, right? So just either choose a number in advance you think is gonna take 6 minutes or less, or go to 6 minutes, as many as you can, and then just grab the rope. Standards, get all the way to the floor, get all the way back up, clap overhead to celebrate. And then for the double unders, 1 jump, 2 rotations. If you don't have double unders, you can do single unders. If you don't have a rope, you can do jump taps. Either jump double tap for a double under, which is gonna work on the timing. They're actually relatively challenging, or just a jump single. So, scaling options for that. Yeah, 7 minutes. You got to get those 70 burpees or another number if that's what you decide. and then the max double unders. Why don't we warm up for the double unders quickly here? Let's do this. So if you want to get support, feel free. Bring the feet relatively close together, and let's get some calf raises. You can rock back on the heels, back up on the toes. Let's get at least 10 cycles there. Just getting those calves warmed up a little bit. We'll get some hops in a second here as well. And then what I would suggest is just get a little bit of skipping practice while we're doing our intro. Okay, from there, feet together. And we can talk technique here if you want. Keep the body still, elbows by the sides. And let's get at least 10 hops. Just lightly on the toes. Trying to bounce up and down. Trying to keep the body long. And then what I would suggest, well, I might as well do it with you. Get a few skips in. You know, maybe get in some singles, some doubles. All right. Well, those feel okay. I'm gonna put down the mat because it's about to get sweaty on the floor and I don't want to slip for the double unders. Although I'm gonna demo this again. All right, let's take a minute, practice your skipping. We're gonna do this. Oh no, Chris. 5 out of 10, was up late waiting on a tow truck. My oldest son put a truck in the ditch. Oh no. I hope everybody's okay. I guess we've got a ways to go before we worry about those things, but that's real. Ooh, I feel like I gotta go to the bathroom here. All right. Seven minutes this morning. 70 burpees, and then as many double unders you can get in the remaining time. This one is from HillerFit. How many can you get? Let's go. All right, so just a quick briefing of this workout from Andrew Hiller, HillerFit training, links in the description. You got 70 burpees. You're gonna get fully onto the ground, chest and thighs, all the way back up, clap overhead as you leave the floor. 70, and you want to have at least 1 minute left before that 7 minutes for double unders. So if you can't finish 70 within 6 minutes, you can scale that number back. And then once you're done your burpees, once again with at least 1 minute remaining, it's as many, whoops, that's not it, as many double unders as you can in the remaining time. If you don't have double unders, you can do single unders. And if you don't have a rope, you can do jump taps or jump double taps, depending on kind of where your coordination and skill is. So hit that thumbs up button and we are doing it. Okay, you can see me there. See that? 70 burpees, or scale the number to something that'll take 6 minutes or less, and then max double unders.
Towards my dreaming, but the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work.
Suck it up on those burpees, team. 10 seconds. It's gonna hurt. That's the point. Simple, effective, efficiency. 3, 2, 1.
Take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and all the doubters, they're just downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. Let's go. I'm telling you to your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so
40.
they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. All the doubters, they're just young downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
$60.
I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. You got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now.
2 minutes. Come on, rope.
Just believe me, never had a lot of shit come easy.
Ow.
Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes
Last minute.
accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and all the doubters, they're just young downers. I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just
Let's go, 35 seconds. Should all be skipping.
off at these fucking clowns. Who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Five seconds. Time.
Let's go. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to.
Great job. 7 minutes. Drop comment. How many reps did you get? Did you do all the burpees? How many double unders you get? I got 171 double unders. Tripped a lot. Fantastic job. Hit that like button. Join us for the full system someday. Let's go. All right, team. All right, ready? Jody, 5 dubs. Good job. Good job, Jody. All right. Woo! Those burpees. Over under on me getting the double unders. So you did all the burpees then, didn't you, Jody? All 70? Hell yeah. All right. We got a little bit of skill now. We're gonna do some hanging and some headstands. Woo! All right, dead hang first, so get your pull-up bar set up if it's not already. And if you don't have a pull-up bar, get a pull-up bar. Or hang on a rafter. Or whatever you gotta do, go to the playground. I mean, you could hang underneath your table or hang on 2 chairs if you need. Okay, so let's talk about it. 5 dubs. Yes, I wasn't supposed to do all burpees. Maybe I missed an instruction. Nah, it's not a big deal. I was saying make sure you have at least a minute for the dubs, but that's fine. If you did all 70 burpees, that's fantastic. All right, so odd minutes. We're basically opening up the shoulders for the handstand. So you can choose whatever time duration on here as you want. 20 seconds, 30, 40, 50, whatever. You're just hanging nice and relaxed, the shoulders, trying to really open up, getting the arms in line with the chest, in line with the torso. Chris, didn't count burpees, was going a lot slower than you. Nice. That's okay. Hey, we're all at different fitness levels. You know, there's certain things that I'm gonna be faster with and certain things that I'm absolutely not gonna be. So that's what this is about. That's why we do so many different things, so that there's always things to work on. Even if we find strengths, we gotta make sure we've got some weaknesses to work on. Opportunities, sorry. All right, and then even minutes, we're gonna go some form of handstand hold. Personally, I wanna work on some freestanding stuff, but it's up to you what you do. So if you have a kick up to the wall, you're gonna go in with that. Whoop. And that was kind of my goal, to just get up to the kick up and not hit the wall and just balance. But that's not always gonna work well. So you can feet against the wall, hold. You can work on taking those feet off the wall and finding balance. Good morning, Lovita. Driving, woo, be safe. If you don't have a kick up, you can go with a wall walk. So maybe set yourself up on all fours, come into a down dog, step up, step up, and that could be option 1. You just hang out there. If you want more, you can walk yourself in. Bring the nose to the wall. Just make sure we're not arched and the belly touching the wall. So just nose and toes, and then you can walk down. And then if all of that is too uncomfortable, you can get your feet elevated or even just on the floor and go into a downward dog, where you start thinking about shifting the weight over top of the hands in order to get more and more vertical. All right, I'm out of breath. But let's do this. So every minute on the minute for 10, and we're just alternating between that hang and the handstand hold. So I'll do my best to make sure the camera is pointing in the right direction. Should always clean that mudroom, but didn't. All right, woo. Still sweating, still breathing heavy, but that's okay. This isn't gonna be super high heart rate, just some skill work here. So 10 ones. All right, team, ease into it. Feel free to increase kind of the intensity as we go here if you'd like. So first one, we're hanging. Probably need some chalk here. Make sure you don't leave. Hang out for the videos at the end. I've got some surprising ones. Go ahead. Got some good farm clips for today. I got lots of farm work done yesterday. Got 3 horizontal H-brace posts in. That may mean nothing to you, but it's exciting. It's exciting. We're making progress. Even if there's still snow on the ground, there's some fencing I can do, which is great. But let's focus on breathing here. I'm excited. I'm excited about spring. That's 30 seconds. Remember, we're doing 5 sets of this with 5 sets of handstands, so just choose appropriately for the amount of time you go for. That's 40, which is I think what I'm gonna do. And then we've got our handstands. We'll work out in the replay. Thanks. Thank you, Lavita. You are awesome. All right, going into our handstands. 3, 2, 1. Come on, we're doing it. Ah, I spoke too soon. Whew. That was pretty good for me. Nope, too much. Ah. Whew. 30. Amélie, I'm excited for you guys for spring. We're in a heat wave at the moment. Crazy, eh? I find it so cool to be able to hang out and chat with people from different parts of the world, because it's just so neat, right? Like, you guys have different weather, different climate, just a different life, different world. It's so cool. 3, 2, 1, back to the hang. It's very neat, Emily. What is a heat wave considered? Like, how warm is it right now? I think today we actually got a little bit of snow last night, and I don't think it's, I think we're supposed to be getting just above 0 today, and then I think we're back below 0 again tomorrow. So we're still dealing with the last remnants of winter here. That's 20, but we're getting there. It's starting to melt. I mean, it's mostly melted. That's a lie. That's 30. But in Canada, we gotta be patient for spring. We get a few false springs generally first. That's 40. Spring is an exciting time here, though. Lots of progress for infrastructure, growth of flocks and whatnot. We get chicks in the spring and lambs and all the fun. Mother Nature needs to get her shit together, right, Megan? And go ahead to handstand. Nah. Megan, there's a cow in the clips today, by the way. And there was one yesterday, actually, too, but I think you missed that one. No, come on. That's 30. All right. That's 2 down of each, 3 to go of each. So remember, we're opening up the shoulders and the hang, so feel free to go a little shorter there to focus on the handstand. I'm gonna go with a chin-up grip on this one. Oh, that bar is sweaty. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Feel free to mix up the grip, mix up the different hangs, especially if you find that one is more uncomfortable than the others, tighter. Spend some more time there, right? You are only as good as your weakest link, and if you can identify something that's weaker, put in some work on it, you're gonna see the biggest bang for buck in terms of fitness improvement or life. I mean, it applies to everything. It's 30, that if there's something that you're not good at that you should be, that putting in some time, some work into that is gonna give you outsized returns. That's 40, compared to something that you're already good at. Think about that. Right, like if I was great at burpees but couldn't squat any weight, like there would be a lot of value in me, I mean, that kind of is the truth. A lot of value in me doing more squatting. 3, 2, 1. Whoops. Damn it. Come on. Nope. That's 30. 3 down, 2 to go, team. Let me know how it's going. What options are we doing for the handstands? How do they feel? 2 more of each. We getting uncomfortable? Make sure we're challenging ourselves. 10 seconds. Back to the hang. Second last hang. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Go with the wide grip on this one. Feel free if you got multiple different grips to try. Switch it up. I think I said it in the last one. Focus on slowing down the breathing. And you could use this time if you want to start thinking about your homework. Thinking about what are the goals in your life that you're not getting to. That's 20. Right? What are the ones that if you look back on your life when you're on your deathbed, you're gonna say, I wish I took that chance. I wish I did that. That's 30. Wish I started that thing. What's that gonna be? If you don't know it yet, think about that. 40, that's our homework, right? When we take that time and work on those goals, think about it. Chris, 30-second hold instead of minute in handstand. That's good. I'm definitely not holding a minute in handstand. I'm trying to get, well, really any time freestanding, but no more than 30. 2, 1. Come on. A little bit shorter, but got it. All right, 1 more of each, team. Woo, I think that upside down is making my nose leak. All right, team, last hang. Feel free to go for more than a minute if you really want. 10 seconds. We'll go with these neutral grips here. 5, 3, 2, 1. This thing feels like it's moving. Probably shouldn't hang from this one, but who knows. It's 10. Slow down the breathing. Once again, feel free to give some more thought to that homework section. It's too easy to neglect that and just go back to your daily activities after this. Take that time. 30. 35, 40. Ooh. Ooh. Forearms are lit up from those hangs. All right, one more handstand. Feel free to play around for the whole minute on this last one. I mean, I guess you could do that on all of them, but 3, 2, 1. Come on, Adam. Oh, sheesh. Too aggressive. Ten. Jeez. And there you go. That's time, team. Woo. Hell yeah. Good job. Take a walk. Let that heart rate come down. Breathe. Take a moment. Let me know how it was, team. If you haven't, hit that thumbs up button. And then we'll stretch it out a little bit. All right, we're gonna start with the PVC. Since we did a lot of shoulder work there today with those 70 burpees, the chest definitely could be tight after that. So let's go ahead and grab that PVC and just do our PVC thing for a couple minutes here. Jody, 35 to 40 second hang, full 50-second handstand holds. You were doing like twice the work that I was doing. Great job though. All right, so we'll briefly touch again on just this concept of like, if you're overwhelmed, if you're feeling busy, if you're feeling like there isn't time to do work on your goals and your fitness because you're prioritizing your time with your kids and your family, which is fantastic. I think most of us need to know that there is time in our day that we're wasting. Most of us. I'm not calling y'all out, but likely if you look at your phone and check out how much screen time you're using, especially in the evenings. And this is where I think is the key for everybody, that if we are to go to bed, if we were to go to bed an hour early, could we get up early? Yeah, and could we do it without missing out on any work? I think so. I think realistically, even if we think that we're being productive at night and we're, hey, don't worry, I do my most important work, I do my homework at night, I don't think it's as effective. Even if you think that's your most productive time, at night you've already used all your decision making for the day. The brain is tired, it's easily distractible. It's really much more efficient to do that in the morning because you can carve it out, it's quiet, nobody's bothering you, and your mind is clear. So if you're overwhelmed and you're not reaching your goals, make the time, don't waste it. It's as simple as that. And the way we do that, obviously, is through this program. We make sure that we do our intensity in the morning to change our chemistry in our body and to improve our fitness so that we can handle any physical challenges we want to in our lives and any, physical hobbies we might have. But at the same time, we carve out an extra hour to do the homework, right? To build the life that we know that we're made for, so that we can show those kids, show those girls, well, you probably don't only have girls, that whatever you want in life is accessible if you just dedicate yourself to it and do it. So we do 1 hour of work towards whatever your goal is, whatever your most important dreams and perfect life looks like, because that's the only way we're going to get there. All right. Megan says, I feel attacked. How come? All right, this first one's for you, Megan. This is 2 days ago, I think. I'm a little bit behind on here. Went down the road. Actually, yesterday, I showed a clip where we were at the neighbors looking at the lambs, and I was there chatting about, hey, do you have any old hay that I could use for bedding in the barn for the sheep when they're lambing? And they're like, yeah, just go down the road. So this is me going down the road to get that hay, and one of their cows happens to be out. This is, I don't know, a kilometer from their house or so, down the road, eating some old hay all by themselves. And I'm wondering, to be honest, I think I shared this on Instagram, past those hay bales that I'm going up on, so there's a row of white hay bales there. Bye, cow. She didn't even care. She did not mind that I just drove by her. Very strange. But up there's a row of white hay bales. And far past those hay bales, there was a dead calf. There was just a skeleton of a calf. So I'm wondering if she was out there with her calf, the calf got lost, got eaten, and then she was just kind of still out there. All right. So next one from there was there's the trailer loaded with the hay. You can see the 2 in the front are wrapped hay from this past year, and then the 6 on the back, which are, I'm going to say, not loaded in an ideal way. That's what I was grabbing there, and those are the wrapped ones. You can see it's a little bit floppy. It's a good thing that I don't have to go too far down the road with these things, because I probably ended up losing a little bit on the road. Don't tell anybody. That was my first time ever loading a hay wagon, and it's a good thing I didn't film that, because it was not smooth. I know I'm keeping you waiting here because I told you there were some good ones, but I'm going to show you these ones first. This was just Maple inspecting. She didn't actually do it on this one. She was doing it on the previous one, so she didn't do it when I filmed this. But every time I would put down a bale of these old ones, even before I would put it down, she would hop from the previous bale onto that one. She just inspects it here. She doesn't actually jump on it. But she was jumping on them as I would get over there. Funny dog. Okay, all right, let's stop delaying. Big news yesterday. Here it is. Look at that. So as of last fall, I was expecting the 10th as our first lambs, because the rams got in November 11th, and then 150-day gestation from that is April 10th. But this lady was a little early, and those are our first 2 lambs. So yesterday, April 5th, so that's 145-day gestation. 2. This is her 2nd year lambing. She had 1 last year and then 2 this year, and she's doing so well. She cleaned them off real well, and then any other sheep that come near her, she headbutts them. So it's fantastic, making sure that she's taking care of those things. And right after we're done here, I'm going to go out, even though it's still dark, and just do a quick bark check, where I'll bark a whole bunch and make sure that there aren't too many coyotes and stuff hanging around. And then I will guess that we will probably have some more today. So we are in it. Expect many lambing clips to come. Hopefully not too many lost lambing stories. Oh, here's one more, actually. I'll give you a little taste of what we do with them. Because they are so fast, day 1 is literally the only time I can catch them. So we get out there and we check what sex they are, and we give them an ear tag. So this is her little boy getting his blue ear tag because he's a boy, and it's on the right ear because he's a ram. And then the little ewes, she had 1 boy, 1 girl. Look at these things. Isn't it incredible, though, just how, I was talking to my daughter out there, and I was like, imagine human babies were born and then got up and walked. Like, these things were born 2 hours, maybe not even 2 hours before I was out here. And look at them go. So I'm going to come over here and get the girl tagged. I think I'm just grabbing the tag. You can see that my daughters are very excited by this. And you can see there's still a little bit of red left on that girl. That definitely happened very recently. Come on down. There we go. So you see the little girl is going to get a little orange ear tag just like her mom. Number 30. And she will be hanging around. The boys, the longest they stay is 18 months. So they may get to breed or they may not. And if they don't, they go in the fridge or the freezer in the fall. And if they're lucky, they get to stay and breed for a winter, and then they go in the freezer next year. All right. So there we are. All the clips from today or yesterday. Bo and Peep. Sure, Megan. Well, the one that's the girl, if you have a special name for that girl, she might keep it. She might keep a name because she'll be staying. Pierced ears, lol. Yeah, you got it. I mean, otherwise, you've got no idea who's who and who had who, and then how to make breeding decisions in the future because you don't know who's doing a good job. So, all right, we did it. Another fantastic day. Make sure you get a quick shout out to Hiller at some point today if you like that workout. And if you took a video, which I should have reminded you earlier, please feel free to tag us on Instagram. I love to see you guys moving, and I love it. If you really want to support this channel, make sure you join the team on YouTube. You can press that little join button. It's like $6 or $7 a month. It supports us more than you think, and even more if you want. You can check out the first link in the description, which is some merch in the website or on the website. Can't wait to see that T-shirt from Ryan. All right, team, you guys have been fantastic. Quick shout outs: Lovita, Chris, Amelie, Jody, Megan. Who else we have? Equipment was here. I don't know why he doesn't show up on there. If I missed anybody else, Amelie, Equipment, you guys have been fantastic. I love you. I love you. Have yourselves a amazing day, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow for some more clips potentially. Peace.